All right, guys. So I really hate to say I told you so about what's going to be taking place out here in Texas, but it's actually going down, and I'm a little late, but the riots are crazy. They're breaking police cars. They're turning up here in freaking Texas, and I called this shit before any of these protests, man. I seen the freaking military grade vehicles heading in from Dallas on the way to Texas. Lord knows why, but I know they're doing this shit. We are not the ones who are starting these riots. We, the free people, are out there protesting. We're standing up for our rights. We're standing up for freedom. Now this is happening in fucking Houston, and it was intentional. The powers that be are the ones who are doing this. I don't condone any of the violence. I don't condone any of the destruction. There are evil people out there. Enough about this, man. Check this shit out.
Right now, we want to give you another live look from Sky 2. This is a Black Lives Matter protest near downtown. This is the area of Capitol Street in La Branch, right at the intersection. And about almost 10 minutes ago, we did see a brief scuffle that appeared to take place between some police officers and members of the crowd who were protesting. There was an individual, a young male, who was taken into custody by police officers, but things appear to have calmed down for the most part. There was a larger protest that began a few hours ago that marched from Discovery Green to City Hall, and from there it appears that the large group sort of splintered into a couple of different groups. This is one of the locations they are at. Relatively speaking, though, other than vocally, this has been figuratively a fairly quiet protest, if you will. Our Hannah McKenzie, she's nearby, and she's at City Hall right now on the ground. And Hannah, go ahead and tell us what you're seeing there where you are.
Yeah, so things out here got very disorganized very quickly. This event was supposed to wrap up at 4, and if you take a look behind me, you can still see large crowds gathered in front of City Hall. A huge police presence out here. You can see some of these officers, fully clad in their riot gear. And as you said earlier, there's been a couple scuffles out here. The protest mostly peaceful, but it did get a little hairy at times. Hundreds, if not thousands, marching on Houston City Hall Friday, protesting the death of George Floyd. Many chanting and toting signs, fighting to have their voice heard.
It's important that we come out here to let police know that we're no longer taking this racism.
Even the smallest of voices making a big impact.
This is my grandson. His name is Kingston Warren.
Kingston, how old is Kingston?
Kingston is 3.
3 years old.
Yes.
He's probably the youngest protester out here today.
Yes, well, he's definitely going down in history.
The area heavily patrolled by law enforcement, a few officers watching from above.
Sign says justice for George Floyd and Black Lives Matter.
Some protesters advocating not just for the Floyd family, but social injustice as a whole.
I'm tired of seeing black men being killed, black women being killed. Enough is enough. I'm afraid to be black. I'm afraid to live how I want to live. Be my true self.
The mostly peaceful protest taking a turn when this person showed up with a rifle.
We got the legal right to be out here.
A crowd follows as officers escort the masked person off City Hall property. Minutes later, protesters can be seen running away from what appears to be a cloud of tear gas. Things obviously still very active here right now. Officers are doing an amazing job kind of keeping the peace and stopping those scuffles from starting really before they spiral out of control. And if you take a look behind me, you can still hear kind of folks with the megaphone. So they're definitely still continuing this protest. We're not sure how much longer this is going to last. Again, the initial event was supposed to wrap up at 4. And after it ended here at City Hall, the group seemed to have kind of broken off into smaller groups. And that's when things got a little hairy, to say the least, but officers have then kind of cordoned everyone back into this area, and that's where the group seems to be continuing their protests right now. But of course, we will keep you updated on this developing story. Reporting live from outside City Hall, Hannah McKenzie, KPRC. Back to you guys.
YouTube.
Hey, who has a cigarette? Who has a cigarette? Hey, let me get a cigarette. Light a blunt out there. Hey, somebody knock this down.
They even get up there.
Nobody would believe me if I told them.
Thanks for watching, guys. This is your boy Young World. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications for our latest videos. Young World out.
Like a diamond in the sky, you know. Look at the lobby, I get the party jumping, lovers are falling, something, someone lit with a 40 grip, talking, and we gon' roll from the floor to the top. No, stop until it's sunny, pass the Dasani bottle, fill it with the cardio, chillin' with the cardio, up like a baldy go. I'm on, oh, I'm on, like a diamond in the sky, you know more. I've been looking for somebody just like you.